Then we got kids that didn't nobody want us in their house, you know.
Kids.
I saddled up the horse.
Yeah?
Mom said, "Where are you going?" I said, "I'm going to Effingham." Said, "What for?" I said, "I'm going up there and buy a farm."
Not a penny in his pocket.
She said, "What with?" I said, I ain't made up my mind yet, but I'm
He
going to
didn't
buy a
have
farm
enough
today.
money to buy
Go
a
buy a farm
salad.
today.
Yeah.
Oh
So
no.
I went up there and went over to old Taggy's office. "What can I do for you?" He said. He knowed me. He was my grandmother's first cousin.
Okay.
I said, "Well, I come up here to buy a farm." "Well," he said, "I just got one you can get possession of this year."
Uh-oh.
Had about 23rd or 4th February, anyhow.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "You want to go look at it?" I said, "Yep." So he took me over and I looked it over, that 60 acres, house, barn, and everything,
You were thinking, yep, that's
for
what.
$1,200.
Whoa!
So I went back up there and he said, "What do you think of it?" I said, "Well, what kind of a deal will you make me on?" He said, "Well, got to have $200 down and $100 interest a year."
Okay.
I said, "Well, it's just one little problem. I ain't got $200.
Uh-oh. He didn't have a penny.
Well, he said, "Can you raise it in 3-4 days?" I said, "Yeah." Okay, he said, "I'll give you 3 days." So I just turned around and went down the stairs. And there stood my friend at the bottom of the stairs, old Joe Beckmore, my neighbor.
So,
He said, "Did you buy one?" I said, "Well, I found one, but I've got a little problem." He said, "What's that?" I said, "I need $200 to pay down."
Yeah.
"By God, you don't now," I said. So he just gave me a check.
For $200 down that
Yeah.
farm? Oh, wow.
And I went right back upstairs and laid on the desk. Okay, he said, "That's shortest 3 days I ever saw." That's the morning we moved in.
The next morning you
you
moved in?
darn right, honey. When he
Grandma.
said, "Let's move," I said, "Amen." Fast as he
Oh,
put her in there, I had the
I
rest
bought
of
a
it.
farm without a dime.
wow. Man. That
We
was...
lived there about 30 years, I guess, didn't we?
Yep, so have
Oh,
it
kids,
down.
I was born there, about all of them was.
Man alive. So that was up the road here ways, right?
Yeah.
Over at Gilmore.
It's,
Oh, that was at
it's
Gilmore.
way over by Gilmore.
Yeah.
Okay, over by Gilmore.
Did you ever get to pay
And
back?
Yeah, well, I'm sure he paid him back.
Dad
Oh
was
yeah, we
sick,
paid
was
him
over
back
there, and
long ago.
damn house burnt down.
Uh-oh.
And I
We
had
had it
$3,000
insured.
insurance on the house.
We paid
And
him
that
off.
morning a neighbor come over and said, "I'll give you $3,000 for your 60 acres.
Whoa!
I said, "Whoa, wait a minute, I'll see about that." So I got to looking around and see what it cost me to build a new house. It looked like going to be $1,000 a room build a house,
To build a
you know.
house, yeah.
And
We
we
couldn't live in
needed
3 rooms.
4 or 5 rooms, you know. We
Yeah.
had 6 or 7 kids in.
Yeah.
So seen this and advertised in the paper. So I went over and talked to old Henry Koontz. He owned this one. And I asked him if it's for sale. Yeah, he said it's for sale. But the luck you've had, he said, it's a pretty big deal.
Uh-oh.
I said, "Well, be careful, go look at it." "No, go right ahead," he said. So I come down there and looked it over. It had a barn, a chicken house, and a house, and
Mm-hmm.
everything on 132 acres.
Well, that's twice what you had.
So I went back over the next morning and he said, "You look at it?" I said, yeah. But he said, it's a pretty big deal." I said, "Well, what kind of a deal do you want?" "Well," he said, "that's the way it is. The luck you've had," he said, I don't think you can swing it." I said, "Well, let's see
He
what
just
it is."
didn't know us.
Uh-huh.
He said, "I've got to have $2,000 down. And I want $5,940.
For the whole
Sure.
thing, yeah.
I said, "No, I don't want to buy it that way. I'll tell you where I'll buy it." Well, he said, I didn't think you could handle it." He said, "The look you've had. I said,
That's the snotty.
I'll
I
tell
wouldn't
you
have
what
bought
I'll
it then.
do with you. I'll pay you $5,000 down and owe you $940.
Oh,
He said, Mary, come on, let's go down.
I wouldn't have bought it. I'd have bought another.
Pay it off in 2 years, and I did.
Oh my land.
About a year and a half.
Whoa.
He didn't know I had that money.
Yeah, he didn't know it.
No. But that's the way
Well,
it
he
was.
is afraid we need more money than what we had, you know. to
Yeah.
Farm it.
Yeah.
Hell, we paid this farm.
I've been here ever since. That 1953 when I bought this.
When you bought this place? Oh man. That's pretty neat though. I like that story. That's a good one,
Yeah.
Grandpa. He didn't want you to do it.
Mom,
No.
did you record it?
Uh-huh.
But up till now, I've sold $100,000 worth of land off of it.
Oh my lands, Grandpa.
$100,000 I've got out of it. Still got 11 7/10 acres left.
That's not bad.
No.
That's not
Right
bad
here
at
is
all.
one. Up on the hills one. Up there on the corners one. Right back there's one.
Not over there.
Down here.
Oh, wow.
There's 40 acres up here on the hill. And
So
right
the-
back here west is 40 acres.
Oh,
The
okay.
rest of it is east.
Okay. So then you own quite a bit over across the road yet. Yeah.
From the creek to the river.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how it went.
Yeah. We've seen some hard time, but we never
Oh,
went hungry.
No,
We never
Grandma
had
butchering the cows.
Well, we always had our own meat, bread, and milk
you
and butter. Always had a bunch of chicken.
He told me we couldn't butcher them cows.
Uh-oh.
He said I could butcher one little bull calf for the beef. I said, you'll go some of these days and come back and I'll have these trees full of cows. Then, just blowing my mouth off, you know. Holy mackerel. What was it, a week?
About.
Just about a week. He come home and he said, my God, Mom, I didn't believe you. I
She
said,
had hogs hanging all over the trees.
Hogs. Grandma, what'd you do?
Well,
Uh-oh.
well, I didn't do it.
train run over them. They got out and gone right over
It
them.
was the hogs, it
Killed
wasn't the cows.
41
Hogs.
hogs.
Of yours?
Yeah. They was big enough to butcher, but
Oh,
they
they
wasn't
was.
worth nothing.
Yeah. So Grandma.
I had 90 head.
Well, I couldn't leave them just lay there and spoil.
That
No.
train got 23 of them.
23 of them. And Grandma had them in the tree.
And she had them
He
butchered.
said, Mom, what in the wide world have you done?
He thought,
Well,
well, I got him. I killed him.
The kids was standing there, high school kids was our neighbors, you know. I said, now you kids keep your mouth shut, 'cause whenever he gets after me, you just sit there like little bumps on a
Don't
log.
say a word.
Not a word out of you. I said, well, I told you I was going to butcher. Yeah, but Mom, you didn't have to butcher them all like that, did you? I said, yep. Well, that done it. The kids couldn't keep their darn mouths shut any longer.
The neighbors come in there and they butchered all them hogs and had them all
Hanging
clean
up,
and hung up in
cleaned
the
and
tree.
everything.
And
When I come home, I was over here shucking corn in the
yeah.
barn. Went back over there. Got hung the hogs.
Trees was all bloomed out.
23 of them. Hogs in there.
When I told them, see, to keep their mouths shut.
So
Let
you-
me do the talking.
And they could stand it any longer.
No, 'cause they thought he was going to get madder and madder at me.
Yeah, and you didn't do anything.
I'll wash my hands.
And I
Helped
shipped 3 hogs to St. Louis. Got back a check for $10.03 for 3 hogs.
For 3 hogs?
Weighed 220 pounds apiece. Got $10.20.
Well, that wasn't good money, though, was it,
I
Grandpa?
looked at that, I said, Mom, that's all. Ain't shipping no more hogs. I'm going to hitch up in the morning,
Divide
going to
'em.
start round 2-man money-hungry people in this country. I said, I'm going to trade them hogs for any damn thing they've got that I can use. And
Yeah.
I started out trading the next morning. And I traded them down to, I think I had 22 left. But everybody, everywhere I stopped, they all wanted a fat hog.
Yeah, butcher.
People was hungry then, you know.
Yeah.
Money and
First
cows,
place to stop was
chickens.
old
and-
Charlie, I think of his name.
Reynolds.
Weaver, wasn't it Weaver?
I thought it was Reynolds.
Charlie Weaver. He was sick in the bed.
She had boiled,
He didn't-
ooh, them great big old blood boils
Oh,
didn't
all
have-
over her.
Well, all the money in the, he had 5 kids and they was living on $3 a week.
Ooh.
And that was Parker's
Yeah.
funds money. That's
Okay,
all he
Parker.
could get then.
$3 a week.
Yeah. He said, yeah. He said, I've got an old cow out there,
She was
and a horse,
dry,
and a plow, and
ready to have
all the
her
harness.
breath.
He said, I'll just trade them all for a fat hog.
Oh, wow.
No, I can't do that. I'll just trade you 2 fat hogs for it.
There you go.
I think
He
that
said,
old lady
okay.
tried to
He
hug
said-
him to death.
Oh.
All you
That
got
was
to do with
pitiful.
them, just butcher them, bring them over here. Just kill them and bring them over here. Said, I'll
He'll
skin
take
them
care of
out,
the rest of it.
scald them. So next morning I shot a couple of them, had them in the wagon. Took a woman, had one of them hams cut off on the stove.
Cook it. Oh.
About
They were
people being hungry now, they was hungry. back
hungry.
then.
Oh.
And everywhere I stopped, I trade them for something, you know.
Yeah, because
that
nobody
I
had
could
any
use.
money.
Yeah.
So you traded for something you could use.
We didn't need the money, we
Well, I
needed
got-
other stuff.
Yeah.
When I got through trading, I had 7 head of horses.
Whoa.
And 13 head of cattle, calves and cows, and all.
You didn't do too bad.
No,
You couldn't have bought them.
and then,
Well, the things
then
we
it
needed.
just wasn't but
Yeah.
about a year till the government bought up the pigs, you know.
Uh-huh.
And they bought them pigs up, then the price of hogs went up, see.
Okay. The
And
government bought 'em?
cattle went up the price too.
Okay.
Some of them cows I give $4 for, I got $80 out of it.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shipped them St.
But I'll
Louis for
tell you.
$80 for.
You could go anywhere, and you just say one word against Lou Yingst, and you had some fights.
That's it.
I kept a lot of hungry people from starving, all right.
Well, I was going to say, yeah, because that pork was good eating.
Put his crop in them, and they'd go out, but they didn't.
But yeah, well, you got...
Oh, we just had the 2 girls, like Kathleen.
Just right
And
away the price
one
went
in the
up, you
basket.
know, and everything began to get better. Franklin D. Roosevelt got in there.
Changed for the better, didn't it?
Oh, yeah. This country didn't used to be any good.
Yeah.
Prairie ground wouldn't raise tax no way. You couldn't get, well, it wouldn't get about this high.
Oh, my lands.
Yeah, it'd fall over then.
Yeah.
Have an oven on maybe as long as your finger.
So how did you...
You was lucky if you got 10 bushels an acre of corn.
Oh, my lands.
But he got in there and all southern Illinois was like that.
Yeah.
The whole southern part of the state
Was not doing good.
poor clay ground,
Yeah.
hard clay. But he said, we've got a university. We're going to try project with that land and make it produce.
Uh-huh.
So he did. He limed and rock phosphate and lime. That's what it needs. 4 ton of rock phosphate on there. In 2 years it raised 100 bushel corn acres. It still does sometimes
Yeah.
too. Well, yes. Last year the 330 bushel corn on 1
An
acre.
acre. Shoo-wee. So
You know,
he did.
Franklin D. Roosevelt done that.
He did
And
that.
they cuss him. People cusses Franklin all the time, but they don't stop to think.
What he's done that's still
Yeah.
going on.
He took the rich.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
he said.
Yeah.
Let them sit on their money. We'll make new money.
We'll make new money. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he told them. He wanted them to invest it, you know, and make things come up and go to moving. They wouldn't do it. Well, I said, that's okay. And we'll just make new money.
Take their
Just
money.
settle.
So that worked
They
good.
didn't like that, so they began to spend it then, you know,
Yeah.
invest it.
And it brought the country
different
around.
things.
That worked out
them
good.
millionaires